first statement was her only valid statement to me. And it's crazy how much like she got from this, but let's listen to it.
If women did choose better and make better decisions, unfortunately for men, because men are the ones that are going to be on the losing end of this, because this system has been brought down to facilitate their impediments. It's going to be hard for the male to get a woman the higher that the woman goes. So the male has,
You know, what I be failing to understand when people have this type of rhetoric and have the books and all that is, how the hell am I smarter than you, right? And you know more than me, because every woman can't be the top, but you're talking about every woman should be the top, basically. All of them is going to be some type of something, right? If guys stop doing what you say they're doing, all of them is going to be something great on this planet. That's what you're saying. Every single one. There's going to be something better than men. That's what you're saying. That's what it sounds like you're saying to me, and I don't want to believe that. Because just the other day you were singing a different tune.
has a vested interest in telling her no, but he also wants her to have children. If she gets up here, the woman now has the freedom to say, I don't want children. And the woman don't have to have children if she doesn't want them. But the male wants her to have them. So the things that he wants goes direct.
Most of the time that I've noticed, right? I don't know where her stuff come from, that I've noticed. Most of the time, women the one who wants kids. Most of the time. Not saying there are cases that they don't, but most of the time, women are the ones who want kids. But here she's saying that guys are the ones. Okay.
Directly against what the woman wants for herself. So how do you operate in a new system or a new structure that's going more in line with nature? The only way that you're going to be able to do it to make women feel like the risk is worth the reward, because women take a big risk when they have children and when they get married, because most of the weight is going to be on them.
Yeah, right. Most of the weight is gonna be on her. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that they reduce the dude, because let's say she's not working. They're reducing him doing all that to make sure that we both have a roof over our head, food in our belly, to nothing. That's what it's reduced to. It's reduced to nothing, because it just means we just did that for you to have kids. It's wild crazy, because then when dudes be like, yo, let's wait to have kids because we not got nothing saved yet, that doesn't mean nothing, right? Okay, we just want to up and make more bills because that's okay.
The fact of the matter is, men do not benefit from me telling women the truth about how men think and how they function, because if women saw men the way that I see them, a lot of women would not give men access to them, and they would not tolerate a lot of the things that men are doing, and be sitting there extended periods of time continuing to give their energy to try to make this male be something that he keeps showing you that he not gonna be.
Hold on.
The fact of the
See how they all jumped in and stopped her, but they ain't stop her beforehand, right? She's baiting you, my boy. She's definitely baiting you. I don't know why y'all even brought her, or why she even brought y'all, whoever show this was. But it's crazy how she brought some people to say stuff and then partially ridicule them. I mean, if this is the new way of podcasting, like the female version of Fresh and Fit, then hey, I'm not even mad at you, for the simple fact that they did it. If they did it, you could do it too, goddammit. But don't be sitting here. They wasn't spitting lies. Like you're definitely telling lies at this point. But for some reason they like it. 87K views. They definitely like that.
Have a son.
No, I have a daughter.
Okay. If you had a son, how would you raise him?
How would I raise him? Okay, what I would do is right around the time that he got to maybe 5 or 6 years old, I would, you have to cut the cord as a woman. You cannot coddle male children. So I would get a martial arts instructor. I would get somebody that had the power to make that male fall on his face, because
you see how she's saying it, right? And now she's talking about a child. Like, she's dead talking about a child. She said 5 or 6. She's talking about a damn child like that. Crazy behavior that they got going on. What crazy behavior they got going on? Because that's not even the right age to be doing stuff like that. Because I understand what you're saying, and the way you're saying it is just don't make sense. Because you're supposed to be teaching these people. Like, I like what you're saying. Just your delivery sucks. Like, that's still a child. Like, I don't know if you can still coddle him. It's okay. It's just over coddling is what guys talk about. They ain't said that you couldn't. It's just at moments when a guy is teaching, maybe I should bring the fathers back. Cool. But in a moment a guy is teaching, don't try to stop him. But when you are teaching, it's okay to coddle. You're a woman. Y'all do stuff like that. Moments for both of them.
Because you have to allow nature to take its course with a male and make life teach males. So I would put him in an environment that would kind of be like a mock environment, like an obstacle course, training course type of thing, that is daily, that he suffers the consequences. Let the consequences teach him. That's the way I would do it.
Just to interrupt, wouldn't that make his violent nature? Wouldn't that go towards his violent nature?
No, because those aspects teach.
It would, ma'am. It would definitely make his violent nature, because for the simple fact you didn't say there would be some type of good outcome. You didn't say it would be some type of good outcome. They didn't say it would be no type of good outcome whatsoever. So why would they believe you? Why would they believe that you're doing this thing to me and I'm your child? As a mother at that, and you're probably thinking of just a single mother, but it's like I said, it's okay to coddle them. It's just at a certain age, coddling has to stop, or even move back a little. But she can teach y'all though. Y'all learn from her.
They enforce discipline. They enforce emotional maturity or emotional intelligence. The male is emotionally reactive by nature. The male has to be trained to be emotionally expressive. He must be trained to do that because it's not natural for him. He must be trained.
So how was that going to train him? How was you putting him through vigorous training going to train him how to use his emotions? I'm listening to you. You started off good.
Trained to have self-control, right? Because by nature he doesn't. A woman cannot keep a male on her breast or keep that umbilical cord, because it will squelch his ability to be successful and to rely on his own willpower and work ethic if he is coddled too much. So you have to make him do stuff on his own. You cannot allow an 18-year-old to be sitting in your house playing video games all day because you're scared of what's going to happen to him in the world. You got to make him sink or swim. Women do not know how to make males sink or swim. They try to save them from themselves.
You you see how it changed, right? You went from a 5-year-old to an 18-year-old. This is why you need to sit the fuck down. I'm sorry to say, but you definitely need to sit down. This is not your conversation. It's not. This is why the males need to have this conversation, and you need to talk to your sisters about being better. And with that being said, I'm out of there.